Alrighty, good afternoon, everyone. We have severe weather coming back into the picture later today. A few different areas we need to talk about with a small tornado threat down in the southern plains, but then a tornado threat kind of picks up on Tuesday. So we're going to look into that, look into future radar, show you the latest from the Storm Prediction Center as well. If you're just now tuning in, click that like button, share this with your friends and family, comment where you're from. Same over on if you're following us over on YouTube or joining in over on YouTube, hit that subscribe button. It's basically like liking a page on Facebook. Hit that subscribe button, hit that like button as well, and throw a comment in there. We'd love to hear from you as well. So let's get right into it. I'm going to kind of show you kind of what the pattern is, what is driving this possible severe weather tomorrow as well. Alrighty, here's the latest water vapor across the United States. You see this big cluster of storms that left here this early this morning through the afternoon, going through the Memphis area and stuff. There has been some flash flooding, basically along I-40 here in parts of Arkansas, heading over towards eastern Arkansas as well. Also, there was a complex of storms that went through southern Missouri and through Illinois, southern Illinois, and it's heading up towards Indiana as well. Now, our next system, there is a little feature here for this afternoon that's going to drive some severe weather up here towards Iowa later today. And then we have to watch this system here and then all this energy that's going to basically meet in the middle here and create some possibility of some tornadoes tomorrow across parts of Oklahoma, Arkansas, maybe southern Missouri into northeastern Texas. So let's take a look at that really quick from the latest from the Storm Prediction Center. Alrighty, here is the latest from the Storm Prediction Center. They updated this at about 11:30 this morning. So there's a slight risk in a few different areas. As I was trying to highlight those in the visible satellite, but there's a slight risk of severe thunderstorms across parts of the southern and central plains, lower mid and Missouri Valley and Ohio Valley. So scattered severe thunderstorms will be possible this afternoon into tonight across portions of the southern and central plains, lower to mid Missouri Valley and Ohio Valley. Large to very large hail and severe damaging winds should be the main threat, but there is a tornado threat as well. Basically a slight tornado threat down here into the southern plains. Let's take a look at that. All right, tornado threat as we go in through today. It's basically a 2 to 4% probability of a tornado within 25 miles of any given point up here towards eastern Nebraska, west central Iowa, and then down here towards southern Kansas, northern parts of Oklahoma as well. Like I said, 2 to 4% probability of a tornado within 25 miles of any given point. This is for today through tonight. Now, there is a few areas of significant hail possibilities. Anywhere in these black hatched areas, you have a probability of greater than 2 inches in diameter hail, which is the size basically of a hen egg. Okay, so up here in north central parts of Oklahoma, south central parts of Kansas, eastern Nebraska as well. Those are some of the areas that could experience some big time hail that could create some big time problems if some of these big time storms materialize later today. Now let's take a look at Tuesday. All right, Tuesday. This is the latest from the Storm Prediction Center. They have not updated this afternoon yet, but this was as of this morning. So this is for Tuesday. Slight risk of severe thunderstorms across eastern Oklahoma, far northeastern Texas, and much of Arkansas going into tomorrow. So strong to severe storms are possible from the southern plains to Tennessee Valley on Tuesday. The strongest thunderstorm activity is expected across eastern Oklahoma into northeastern Texas and Arkansas, where supercells capable of all severe hazards are possible by the afternoon hours. Let me repeat that. Supercells capable of all severe hazards, including tornadoes, possible by Tuesday afternoon. So we're really zooming in here on the tornado threat for Tuesday. Like I said, this is Storm Prediction has not updated this yet as of this afternoon so far. So there'll probably be an update probably by mid-afternoon. So keep up with our page here, and we'll give you all the latest here. But anywhere in the green, 2 to 4% probability of a tornado within 25 miles at any given point. Parts of just north of the Dallas Metroplex there, up here towards the Red River in Texas, northeastern Texas, eastern, southeastern parts of Oklahoma, southern Missouri, most of western 3/4 of Arkansas, including Little Rock up to Mountain Home, Batesville, Harrison, Pine Bluff, Texarkana. There's a few places here. Like I said, those areas that are 2 to 4% probability of a tornado within 25 miles of a given point. Right now, there's a 5 to 9% probability of a tornado within 25 miles of a given point. This is parts of east central Oklahoma, over here towards Fayetteville, Fort Smith, just northwest of Hot Springs, Russellville, up here towards Jasper, Arkansas as well. So there's kind of the bullseye of some a little bit bigger of threat of tornadoes tomorrow, 5 to 9%. Like I said, Storm Prediction Center will be updating this as we go forward, and we'll continue to have updates on our page. All right, I backed it up to the 12Z HRRR here, so I can show you kind of the full spectrum what could happen over the next 24 to 48 hours. So this is the complex that came through Arkansas this morning, going through Memphis. There's going to be some more development as we go through the afternoon hours, possibly some storms up here in the late afternoon across northern Arkansas, southern Missouri, more ongoing across parts of central Arkansas in through parts of Tennessee into Kentucky as well. And then overnight, big complex of storms develops out here towards northern parts of Oklahoma into Kansas. That's where that hail threat could be as well. And then a big line of storms kind of just works its way through. This is mid-morning tomorrow morning, widespread heavy rain, storms as well. Severe weather threat should start ramping up after midday tomorrow across possibly across northern Arkansas, southern Missouri. And you can see here as we go past midday tomorrow, you can see some of these storms, especially in Arkansas and northern northwest Arkansas, trying to get out by themselves here. So that's why the Storm Prediction Center has been saying there could be some supercells possible with all modes of severe weather possible tomorrow. You can see these individual storms starting to develop out here about mid-afternoon tomorrow across northern parts of Arkansas here. Those could be the ones that could be tornadic. So this, I'll have to stay up on the page. We'll have the latest. But then a line of storms is going to develop as we head towards late afternoon into the evening hours across northern Arkansas in through parts of Oklahoma, getting down into Texas. And then these are going to be blasting into possibly the Little Rock area as we go towards mid to late evening tomorrow. But scattered storms, possibly supercells, even down here towards southeastern Oklahoma, northeastern Texas as well. And then this storms basically are getting out of here by Wednesday morning, but still some storminess down here towards Texas as we head towards early Wednesday morning. So that's the latest as of right now. Stay up on our page. We'll have all the latest as we get new data in this afternoon. And the Storm Prediction Center should have another update regarding tomorrow as we go through mid to late afternoon. Stay weather aware. Have a way to get warnings. Tomorrow could be an interesting day for sure across Arkansas into eastern Oklahoma, northeastern Texas, and southern Missouri. Stay weather aware. Have a good rest of your day.